Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more My Hero Academia. This is Season 2, Episode 13, and last time we wrapped up the sports festival arc with Bakugo taking the win over Todoroki, ruining my bracket just the very end. I was so close. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they have in store next for us. I remember something vaguely about internships. Maybe we'll see some of that. But if you guys want to watch the full reaction or you want to see episodes a week early, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get started. I say boring hero? I'm gonna rewind that.
Keep trying, boring hero!
I will.
Boring hero.
I feel like I'm barely awake.
Good
That's
morning,
Tenya.
Midoriya.
Whoa, Ida!
The heck?
Now the preview.
Oh my god. I thought I saw sausages though. I was like, wait, that's not intestines, those are sausages. He spelled a bunch of ketchup, isn't he? I'm alive. He became so much shorter since All Might's flashback to him. Old age does that to you, but not by that much. He's like a third of the height. So if you're seeing this, but you still haven't seen the reaction to this episode yet, that means I had to get rid of it to unblock this video. But you can still watch the reaction in the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get on to the discussion. Alright, so we're on to a different arc now with everyone going on their internships. Feels like they might change up the opening soon since they're no longer in that sports festival arc. But I'm actually not sure. Do anime change openings in the middle of a season ever? I don't watch enough anime to remember, or I haven't watched too much anime recently to remember. But yeah, everyone recognizes the kids of 1A because of the sports festival, and it brings me back to that idea that, like, yeah, aren't villains gonna know how to counter heroes, future heroes, if they put their quirks on display like that? And it's funny that Deku isn't really used to the attention and kind of panics on the train. I guess it's something he'll have to get used to before he gets to be number one. But we don't know too much about how the school year works out in the show just yet. It's unlikely that they'll get as much attention until the second sports festival again, right? Like they'll be out of the public eye for a while, right? But yeah, I love that the elementary school kids were telling Hantasero, "Nice try." That is. I hope they continue that in the future. Just because that's so funny. I wonder if they'll do that again somehow in the second sports festival. He goes up against somebody else, he's completely outmatched again, and they're like, "Nice try." And it's funny how Aizawa always tells them a little about what they're going to be doing, and everybody always freaks out, like, "Hero informatics? Oh no, we're going to have to study hero laws? No!" But it turns out to be something super easy, like choosing their hero names. I think it's happened once before, but I'm not sure exactly with what. Maybe with the training at the USJ. But yeah, choosing hero names is a lot of fun. And for some characters, it was super interesting and actually quite an emotional journey. We actually get a flashback to Aizawa's past. President Mike chose Eraserhead for him, and he was just like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." That's really, really funny. And I kind of want to see what they were like back as kids. Maybe we'll get some more flashbacks at some point. But I'm curious how old all the teachers are right now. I'm not even sure what All Might's age is exactly. Have we gotten hints about that before? I'm thinking probably in his 40s. But anyway, Aizawa can't help with name giving or name coming up with names. So Midnight is put in charge, and she's Midnight. Ioma starts off with, "I cannot stop twinkling," which Midnight somehow just is okay with, but just changes it to "can't stop twinkling." So much better. And then Alien Queen for Ashido, Midnight turned that down. Pinky's kind of cute though, right? Froppy is really cute though, and changed the whole complexion of the class, and everybody's like, "Oh, okay, that's good." And we learn about Kirishima's inspiration with him choosing Red Riot for himself and being inspired by Crimson Riot. So manly. I don't think we ever got Bakugo's name in the end. He was first like King Explosion Murder, and then came back with Lord Explosion. The King part wasn't the problem. Bakugo's hilarious. But I don't think we ever actually got his hero name after that. Maybe they're holding out to surprise us with it later. Maybe he just went with Lord Explosion Murder somehow. Deku chose Deku. I mean, he said he used to hate it, but somehow somebody changed how he saw the name. Uraraka, just get together already. They're so in love. I'm surprised none of the other students have actually noticed before. But yeah, Ida, like Todoroki, chose just Shoto. He just chose Tenya. He's putting on a brave face after his brother's injury, and he's hiding so much rage. Because Tensei, his legs don't move anymore, he can't move them anymore, and he's no longer able to be a hero. I mean, it's a very sad situation. I thought Stain might be a long-term villain for Tenya. Maybe after a few years of training, Stain escapes from prison after All Might captures him or something, and then Tenya decides to take him on then. But he's going after him now to Hosu City? That's ridiculous. I mean, he's not thinking rationally whatsoever anymore. Like, the teachers honestly should have just stopped him. There's no reason they couldn't. I mean, Aizawa saw through it at first. He was like, it can't be, but it obviously is. Yeah, Tenya, he wants to take, or his brother wants him to take the name of Ingenium, and he wants to do it as well, but he's not ready. He feels like he isn't ready yet. I mean, his brother has to be stronger than him, right? Because, I mean, he's older, he's had much more training, he's actually worked as a hero, he's a famous hero. And he himself, he's a student. And yet he wants to go against Stain, who almost slaughtered his brother. I'm worried for this guy. And, I mean, everybody's off to their internships. Deku wants to try to talk to Tenya, but Tenya just completely stoic, not letting anybody in right now. And, yeah, I'm worried. Deku's going to train with All Might's old teacher, Gran Torino, who has lost like 3/4 of his height and muscle mass, it seems. And he's kind of hilarious. Deku found him face down in a pile of, I'm guessing, ketchup and sausages. He's dead! I'm alive. He's alive! Oh, this show. Sometimes with this comedic timing is just so good. Anyway, really enjoyed this episode. I'm going to give this an 8.5. Feels like the beginning of a new arc. We've got some internships going on, and this might be a Stain arc with Tenya going after him. I hope somebody stops him before it's too late. I hope he doesn't get hurt or get injured on the level of his older brother. That would be too much for this show. I mean, the show, I feel like, can probably go dark at some point, but I don't want it. I really like Tenya. I don't want him to be hurt. This poor boy. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like. Really helps with the channel. If you want to watch full reactions with the picture-in-picture, or you want to see episodes a week early, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.